What is up, guys? I am back with something a little different. I'm gonna be doing playoff mode. It's gonna basically just gonna be my playoff predictions. Because a huge trade was just made between the Sacramento Kings and the New Orleans Pelicans. DeMarcus Cousins and Omri Caspi, however you say his name, was traded to the New Orleans Pelicans for Buddy Hield, Langston Galloway, um, Tyreek Evans, a first round pick, and the Sixers' second round pick. That is a very, very important trade. So I thought that's going to change the playoffs outcome because now the New Orleans Pelicans are probably going to make the eighth seed instead of like the Kings, which I thought were going to make the eighth seed, or the Nuggets. So I'm going to set it up to what I think the final standings of the NBA season will be, and then I'm going to simulate the tournament, and we'll see who wins the NBA championship. So we'll just keep all this on. I'm going to turn injuries a little lower in game, so I don't want to have that ruin everything. I don't want like on the Curry, Durant, and Clay to get injured because Durant gets injured a lot in 2K. I'll just leave it on Pro. I'm not going to be playing any of the games. Oh, actually, I wonder if they have. I don't know if they have Anthony Davis on the or not Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins on the Pelicans yet. I'll see if they do. If they don't, I'll just delete this video and start a new one with like an updated roster. So, first seed, we're going to start out in the West. First seed, it's obviously going to be the Warriors. Not really any debate for that. Number two, the Spurs. Yeah, they're not that far behind the Warriors actually, but I think the Warriors are still gonna easily get the first seed. Third seed, I'm gonna go with the Houston Rockets. For the fourth seed, I think it's gonna be the Clippers. Fifth seed, I think it's gonna be the Grizzlies. No, the Jazz. I forgot about the Jazz. I think yes, it's gonna be the Jazz. Grizzlies are gonna be the sixth seed, and then the Thunder, seventh seed. And then the eighth seed, it was between three teams, but now it's really between two. It's going to be, the three teams were going to be the Kings, the Nuggets, and the Pelicans. But now the Kings just lost to Marcus Cousins, so they are out of playoff contention. So it's between the Nuggets and the Pelicans, and I think the Pelicans are just going to edge out the Nuggets for the eighth seed in the West. So those are going to create some pretty good matchups in the first round of the West. You got the Spurs Thunder. That would be a great series match or rematch of last year's uh, semifinal. Yeah, and Rockets Grizzlies. That'll be a good one. Clippers Jazz. That'd be good. And then the Pelicans Warriors. Although it may seem like the Warriors would destroy the Pelicans, right? But the Pelicans have the two best big men in the league in their freaking front court. And the Warriors' weakness is the paint. And they could easily exploit that. I don't think they'd beat the Warriors, but I think they give them a little scare. A little scare. Maybe like a 6 game series in the first round. Now let's move on to the East. Cavs, I think, will definitely get the first seed in the East. Second seed will not be the Raptors. I do think that's going to be the Boston Celtics. Then the third seed, it's tough. It's I don't know. The Wizards are really hot right now, but I don't think they'll be able to keep it. I'm going to put the Raptors at the third seed and the Wizards at four. And then I'll put the Hawks five, I think. Um, Hold on, let me look at the current standings right now, just to see how far people are back, or far teams are back. NBA East standings. So right now, currently, it is Cavs first seed, Boston 2, Wizards 3, Raptors 4, Hawks 5, Pacers 6, Bulls 7, Pistons 8. That 6 through 10 is really close. The Pacers could easily miss playoffs, and so could everyone below. I think the 5th seed and up are basically locks for playoffs. So, I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. But I don't think the Heat are going to keep their winning streak alive. They're not a good team. The Knicks are not. They're just bad. And it's probably going to be, I think it's going to be Pacers, Bulls, and Bucks. It's tough, though. It's tough. Yes, I'm going to put Pacers, Bulls, and Bucks in the 6th through 8th seed, but I don't know which order. I'm going to put the Bucks at the 8th seed. And then Pacers, no, I'm going to put Bulls 6. And then Pacers 7. Okay, guys, so those are my predictions of who will make the playoffs in the NBA at the end of the season. I'm just going to pick one. Just pick the Clippers. Are you ready for playoffs to begin? Yes, I am. This is a moment of truth. I'm going to check if the Pelicans have DeMarcus Cousins. If not, this will be a waste of time. Okay, they do have DeMarcus Cousins, so it's already updated. Whew, that team is going to do damage. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. So I think I'm just going to sim the first round. Jamal Crawford broke his nose. Alright, I'm just going to leave that. Alright, we're going to start off in the West. The Pelicans did not give the Warriors any trouble. As you can see, they swept them. Let's look at the scores of these games. Oh, they won by 21. Jeez, no, that's 55. That's 55. 10. They embarrassed them. Look at that. No production from. Actually, they actually played pretty well. Not in this game, though. Actually, no, they did. Never mind. But they couldn't do it. The Clippers beat the Jazz in 6. I could see that happening. Game 1, Clippers. Game 2, Clippers. They were up 3-0. And then they lost 2. But they won Game 6. And then, yeah, I think that would be a good series. Grizzlies, Rockets. 7-game series, but the Rockets just edge them out. It looks like a bunch of blowouts to me. Especially Game 7. But they're just trading. Thunder sweeping the San Antonio Spurs. I highly doubt that would ever happen. But you never know. Beating the Spurs by 37 points in a playoff game. And then after that it was just close games. That's crazy. I don't think that's accurate, but you never know. You never know. Cavs, Bucks, that was kind of expected. Cavs smashed them. Oh my gosh. 52 points. Look at that. LeBron James with a triple-double. Kyrie just going off. Hawks beat the Wizards in a 7-game series. A lot of close series. Or more close than it was in the West. West. Yeah. Hawks beat them in 7. The Raptors beat the Bulls in 7. I could see that. And then the Pacers upsetting the Celtics in the first round. Well, didn't that happen last year? Or am I thinking of some other team? I'm pretty sure the Celtics got eliminated in the first round. OT in the final game. All right, so we have the Warriors and Clippers in the semifinals, and then we have the Rockets, Thunder in the conference semifinals. Then the two matchups in the Eastern semifinals are Cavs, Hawks, and Raptors, Pacers. It's almost identical to the 2016 playoffs, but instead of the Pacers, it would be the Heat in there. So we're gonna sim this too. And as you can see, the Clippers lose in 5 games to the Golden State Warriors. They lose by 9 there, lose by 3, lose by 28, and then 18, and then 9. So yeah, wasn't a close series at all. None of these series were close. The Rockets just dominate the Thunder pretty much. The Cavs dominate the Hawks, and the Raptors dominate the Pacers. So the Warriors and Rockets will go head to head in the Western Conference, or not semifinals, finals. And then it's a rematch of last year's conference finals. I could see this happening, honestly. Easily. Easily. I think, no, we can't sim it game by game. Let's just sim the round. Oh my gosh. Warriors have only lost 1 game. I think it would be better for them to lose some games going into the finals. So it prepares them for the Cavs. They got to play at their best, but so do the Cavs. The Cavs took a couple L's here and there, but both of these teams didn't lose much. We're going to sim it game by game. So the Warriors win game 1 by 10. If that fourth quarter wasn't so Cavs heavy, then it wouldn't be as close as it looks. Alright, so we're going to go for game 2. And the Warriors are up 2-0. They beat the freaking Cavaliers by 35 points. This is not looking good for the Cleveland Cavaliers. If they lose this game, the series is basically over. Okay, they win. They win game 3. This is what happened last time, right? Or was it 1-1? I think it was 1-1. But I think the Warriors should be scared if they go up 3-1. And the Cleveland Cavaliers tie it at 2. And is that double overtime? Because that's a lot of points for overtime. Kevin Durant went off. Curry went off. Kevin Love went off. LeBron went off. So everyone's going off. The Cavs edge them out in that game. And the Cavaliers take a 3-2 lead with that fourth quarter. They outscored the Warriors by 21 in the fourth quarter. For this one, for these guys, it is win or go home. And the Golden State Warriors send it to a game 7. They dominated them. They beat them by 22. Game 7. It will be in Oakland. I'm going to simcast it. Let's put it on medium. Cavaliers jumping out to... Oh. Cavaliers going... Oh, no. Warriors came back easily. Cavs are building the lead here. Uh-oh. Warriors are in big trouble right now. They were down by 10. Ooh, they came back, though. They're down by 5 with 14 seconds left. It's looking like the Cavaliers are going to win the NBA championship in 2017. I'm not going to play as the Warriors or the Cavs. I'm just going to let them finish the game. I'm going to view the championship celebration. Wow, the Cavs are going to win back-to-back? Imagine if like one of these teams doesn't make the finals. That'd be so disappointing. All right, so I gotta go choose sides. Just stay in the middle. Zaza Pachulia inbounds the ball to Durant, passes it to Thompson, and they're just wasting time. They're not shooting it. Durant for three. He misses. And the Cavaliers are your 2017 NBA champions. LeBron James gets his fourth NBA title. And the Golden State Warriors lose back-to-back. So my NBA 2K17 playoffs has the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the NBA Finals. Those teams, not all those teams may make playoffs, but I think that's a pretty accurate final standings. I could see that. Or those are my predictions. Let me know your guys' predictions. I'm interested to hear them. Or not hear them. I'll see them in the comments. Who do you have making the 8th seed in the West? Who do you have making the 1st seed in the East? Because a lot of people have been saying that the Cavs won't make the 1st seed because of the teams like the Celtics and the Wizards. I mean, obviously, some of you guys are going to disagree with my predictions, but that's why I want you guys to let me know what your guys's are. And yeah, Cleveland Cavaliers winning the NBA Finals in 7 games. Kevin Durant was unable to bring championship to Golden State. Just like OKC. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like on the video. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!